So right after I posted my video a second ago, or I made my video, we're getting an update that Nic Petit is also into Kaltag 1. Musher out of Big Lake, originally from France. I believe he grew up though, in Mexico and made his way to Alaska, and had tremendous success historically in the last decade or so in mid-distance races. He's won the Copper Basin, as has Jesse Holmes, our first musher into Kaltag. He's won the Knik 200. He's won the 300s in the Matsu in South Central Alaska. In terms of Nic Petit's past success, very fast dogs. He's coming in about 8 a.m. Alaska time to Kaltag 1, whereas Jesse Holmes, our race leader, into Kaltag 1 about midnight. So about 8 hours, give or take, 40 minutes behind Jesse Holmes into Kaltag 1, but he's got 15 dogs. Jesse's running 14 dogs. They're both likely, I think, going to take their 24 there. I know Jesse's probably declared it if he's been there 8 hours at this point, or over 8 hours. You know what I mean, in terms of 24-hour layover structured into the race design for the dogs to really recuperate and take and recharge. They have to take it at some point along the race course. So it's interesting to see Nic in second. He posted a run about half an hour slower from New Lotto though to Kaltag compared to Jesse Holmes, our race leader. So if he's 8 hours back and he's traveling a little bit slower, even if his dogs look good, even if he's got an extra dog in the line, it'll be tough to determine whether if you're traveling 40 miles half an hour slower than your race leader and you're 8 hours back, is there any chance in hell you're going to be able to make that up? You know what I mean, in terms of the differential in the distance and the time, but also just in the traveling speed, in terms of comparing Nic Petit's positionings to Jesse. But anything can happen. A little storm, a moose on the trail. We've seen all of the variables that Alaska can throw at a competitor in terms of an obstacle. We saw some rough trail earlier in the race, and going down from Kaltag to Anvik, Grayling, Shaglik, I've run that race going up the other way from the southern route, going towards Kaltag, coming from that direction, and it can be a bad trail out there, man. It's like when they're going to Tana, everyone's like, oh, it's going to be a good trail in the Yukon River. No, I mean, it can be soft, it can be glare ice, it can be open water. I mean, the biggest thing I think for a challenge is going to be a soft trail. It might not be a highway down there for a big section of the trail. Eagle Island, there's some big distances between checkpoints. Going south from Kaltag to Anvik, Grayling, it might be a challenge for the race leader.